ass shoes.
Okay, you see that red light now? That's your mark.
To reach in. It only takes a moment for your eyes to meet, and then your heart knows in a moment you will never be alone again. indulgent. I think the camera's watching me.
Well, it's only you gonna watch it, but still, there is that.
Oh, it's great. You just have to put one person in front of you and changes your whole personality. Even if it's just a machine, like a sensitive person. It's a new world I see, a new world for me. The tears have rolled off my cheek, and fears fade away every time you speak. A new world, though we're in a tiny room. What a vision of joy and blossom and bloom. A newfound promise, one that will last. So I'm holding on, and I'm holding fast. You'll bring a new world to me, the way the world should be. A new world, though we're in a tiny room. What a vision of joy and blossom and bloom. A newfound promise, one that will last. So I'm holding on, and I'm holding fast. You'll bring a new world to me, the way the world should be. Trying to have a love affair with the camera.
Let's do it once more.
I'm still stuck on that word room. I wanted to change it, unhappy with it, and haven't nailed it. What should I do?
You did nail it though.
I did? Okay.
Oh, we're in a tiny. It's the same as in a and in tie. Oh, we're That's it.
It's a new world I see, a new world for me. The tears have rolled off my cheek, and fears fade away every time you speak. that it will hear me and see me. Reversing all childhood trauma of not being heard or seen. Guaranteed.
Okay, let's do this on piano, then we'll break it out. Look a little on the program.
And that red dot represents those ruby lips, the camera. The moon and I, we know each other well. I'm safe beneath its light. It passes by, it sees but doesn't tell the secrets of the night. Like the sweet forbidden feelings deep inside me, the longing for the lover who's denied me, to feel him beside me. The moon and I pretend he's in my arms. Each night it hears us cry. And when I sleep, I dream that soon I'll tell my love some starlit afternoon. What no one knows but the moon and I. And just like the sea with its tides, untied to the moon when it's full, so am I. The moon and I pretend he's in my arms. Each night it hears us cry. And when I sleep, I dream that soon
Michael, go back.
sleep. I dream that
No, the
soon.
moon and I. That one will go back.
The moon and I pretend he's in my arms. Each night it hears us cry. And when I sleep, I dream that soon I'll tell my love some starlit afternoon. What no one knows but the moon and I.
Good.
You know what's great about this? I have to stand still afterwards. I have to focus on something. I get all sensitive that somebody's watching me and doesn't miss a beat. I think they're all rhythm and they're all upbeat and they're all romantic.
I don't know. I'm gonna switch.
I wrote the whole first half of the show. Live based a moment. Sound like that text. If you're working whenever, like I would never waste like a moment not being creative, given like a moment to sit. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Not a wasted moment of creative activity. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Give me 5 minutes, I will create something. Anywhere, stick me in any corner, any place. My imagination runs wild.
All right, sooner or later. See, I think this is going to be too low. Sooner or later. That's Madonna's key.
Sooner or later you're gonna be fine.
Let's change the key. See if you were to do it in your chest, it would be right in the lung.
You know, this is a very, as I said, it's a very, you're going to ask me for this chest thing, and I don't know how this works, but I have a sense that if Anselmo has to make love to me and get my voice in my head, I'm going to walk in one day and I'm going to be all on chest, and you're going to know what happened to me.
I'm going to feel very insecure at first. Let's see.
Very strange. Sooner or later, we're gonna be fine. You just, how do you have this camera? This camera is on anyway? Oh, the whole time?
Yeah.
As I'm sitting there?
No. I just turned it on.
Oh. I've got myself recorded in my creativity. Sooner or later, you're gonna be mine. Sooner or later, you're gonna be fine. Baby, it's time that you faced it. I always get my man. Sooner or later you're gonna decide. Sooner or later there's nowhere to hide. Baby, it's time, so I waste it in chatter. Let's settle the matter. Baby, you're mine on a platter. I always get my man. Does everybody have a chest voice?
Yes, and you have one too. We found it the first day, but you got scared of it and ran away.
Sooner or later.
Just talk.
It doesn't seem natural.
This isn't natural. A chest register is your speaking register.
Mm-hmm.
You're just gonna say it. Sooner or later.
Sooner or later, you're gonna be mine. Sooner or later.
Just say it.
Sooner or later, you're going to be mine. Sooner or later, you're gonna be mine.
There's your chest voice.
Sooner or later, you're gonna be fine.
Baby.
Baby, it's time that you faced it.
Say, baby, it's time.
Baby, it's time that
Just
you
say it.
faced it.
Baby, it's time that you faced it. I always get my man.
I always
Are you in
get,
your head?
always get my,
Say always.
always.
Louder.
Always.
Let's now sing always.
Always
There you
get
go.
my,
Always get.
always.
Again. Always get my man. Say it louder. Just say always.
Always.
Louder.
Always.
Now sing. Always get my man. There's your chest voice.
It doesn't sound nice.
Well, you gotta give it 5 minutes.
Sounds very harsh.
Okay, we'll put it in a high key so you can feel comfortable in your chest. I mean, in your head, rather.
Okay. Welcome to the Singers Forum, a vocal school of musical magic and mystery. I'm so glad all of you are here to share with me an evening of warm, tender, and passionate love songs. I can already see your eyes reaching out. We are all always looking for love. How's that, Rob? To open up the show. Is that good, Rob? Has to have your okay for me to continue. Welcome to the Singers Forum, a vocal school of musical magic and mystery. I'm so glad all of you are here to share with me an evening of warm, tender, and passionate love songs. I can already see your eyes reaching out. We are all always looking for love. And then I sing, there are moments, then everybody applauds, and then I say thank you. I can also hear this, your hearts thumping away. It sounds like a symphony out there. And then I start with Zing with the strings of your heart. Is that okay?
I don't know. I'm thinking about this right now.
Okay. And then we have It's a New World. I feel very lucky when a new love changes the shape of... I feel very lucky in love. That's the theme of our show. When a new love changes the shape of my whole universe. When everything is going wrong. And I feel very lucky when, although everything is going wrong, it's going wrong for all the right reasons, and I find myself on a bright new path. I feel very lucky in love when my new love and I have built a mutual admiration society where we share our secret dreams.
Sharon,
Yes.
give it some sense of humor. Give it a sense of humor.
It's not funny?
Oh.
Goes out.
Give me your point of view about it.
That's a good question.
For you.
For me, love for me is when a man is supportive of all my activities and says, yippee, yippee.
That sounds a tad selfish, but that's okay.
Well, I'm also supportive of all his activities. We just have this mutual admiration society going on,
Oh, I see.
where we share our secret dreams and we support each other unconditionally. Yes, I have a big imagination. This is a big request. So I spend a lot of time talking to the moon. It worked. It worked. I have you laughing.
Oh,
It's funny.
God. I have a big
knew I-
imagination, so I spend a lot of time talking to the moon.
Yes, I have to spend a lot of time talking to the moon. The moon is what hears me.
It's a metaphor. What's it metaphor for?
Reflection, myself. Right, I'm always talking to myself.
That's right. Exactly right.
Maybe we can have a prop that comes down singers from this moon comes out of the ceiling. I have to ask somebody about
Or
that.
someone takes down their pants.
That's very funny.
The moon and I. You should do it. Do the whole song.
Have that
Change the
sexual
meaning.
thing.
If someone stood there, if you can get another student to stand there and just pull down his pants and just sing the song, the word moon will take on a whole different, the moon and I.
That has a meaning all of its own. Oh. And then the song Always. Every one of my songs is love song is addressed to a special man in my life. And I have more than one. My father used to say, how many lovers do you have? And I used to say, how many am I allowed? Is that funny?
Yeah, that's funny.
I would say, how many lovers can you have? And I used to ask, how many am I allowed? Okay. Rob approves. Rob's approval is very important to me because he's a very smart guy.
All right, I'm going to try this in this new key. It's going to be hacking my way through, but we'll get there eventually. Hang on a second.
Sooner or later you're gonna be mine. Sooner or later you're gonna be fine.
more, Sharon. I gotta get this in my hands because this is a weird, rough transition for it.
Sooner or later you're gonna be mine.
Here we go. And now,
Sooner or later you're gonna be mine.
right from the top.
Sooner or
Now
later
you gotta rest at the beginning. Boom.
later you're gonna be mine. Sooner or later you're gonna be fine.
Hang on 1 second. There's my prompt. Sooner or later you're gonna be. You're gonna be fine.
Baby, it's time that you faced it. I always get my name.
Always get my
Sooner or later you're gonna decide.
Again, let's go.
Sooner or later you're gonna decide. Sooner or later there's nowhere to hide. Baby, it's time so I wait. Baby, it's time so I wasted a chapter. Let's settle the matter. Baby, you're mine on a platter at all. Baby,
I
you're
gotta
mine.
rest.
Baby, you're mine on a platter. I always get mine. If you insist, babe, the challenge delights me. The more you resist, babe, the more it excites me. No one I've kissed, babe, ever fights me again. If you're on my list, it's just a question of when. When I get in, then baby, I'm counting to 10, and then I'm gonna love you like nothing you've known. I'm gonna love you and you all alone.
Let's go again.
I'm gonna love you and you all alone. Sooner is better than later, but love I'll have I'll plan. This time I'm not only getting and holding my man. This time I'm not only getting, I'm holding my
Okay, let me put it on tape
Yeah,
for you so you
that's a great song. It's even greater than everything.
a little
Wonderful
slower.
song.
Hang on, hang on.
Sooner or later you're gonna be mine. Sooner or later you're gonna be fine. Baby, it's time that you faced it. I always get my man. Zing, zing. This is gonna be the second song on my show, and I already have patter, which is, you've already applauded for my first song, thank you. I can also hear this thumping hearts of yours. Sounds like a symphony out there. Thank you. Sounds like a symphony out there of its own.
Needs to go down a step. Did you do the first part?
I don't know. I never saw this. I never did this song
okay.
before. I think it's kind of sweet. Never could carry to start. Humility. Came along. Dear, when you smiled at me, I heard a melody. It haunted me from the start. Something inside of me started a symphony. Zing.
You know, I may be going too high. Let's think.
Me, I heard a melody. It haunted me from the start. Something inside of me started a symphony. Zing with the strings of my heart. Isn't it a great song?
Yeah.
Was this a good choice, spinning this in right after Moments?
Yeah. It's a fun old tune.
Upbeat love song. I found one all by myself. I feel very silly today. Like I'm about 6 and a half. I have to learn these new songs for Rob for Monday. The whole show will be together. I can show it to Anselmo. He'll praise me. I'm such a good student. Marcus.
Andy and
Andy Anselmo. I can't wait for you to meet him. The love of my life is my voice teacher. Like an angel, he watches over me. Maybe I should mention that article in the New York Times, no, New York Magazine, that was asking for an exceptional child, one who is articulate, intelligent, troubled, sensitive, and manipulative.
That sounds like somebody we know.
I raise my hand. Say, me. I can remember the very first manipulative thing I ever did. It was in Hebrew school. Rappaport, not professor, that's college, but Mr. Rappaport was checking our homework, and he himself would officially check the homework of a student, and I had done my homework really well and wanted him to check my homework, and I knew that if I asked to go to the bathroom, he would, as soon as he asked for the homework, that he would think I didn't do it, and he would say, okay, you can go to the bathroom, but first give me your homework. So I waited. They asked for my homework, and I went to the bathroom.
See, you should
I
tell
had that all figured out.
You should tell that story in the show.
He would officially check my homework if I asked to go to the bathroom right before.
So, never could carry
Carry
a
a tune, never knew where to start. You could song?
We can go back if you want.
I thought it went back, but you know, Rob, when I looked at the song, I didn't know where it went back to. Where does it go back to?
Well, I should play instrumental right from the head. Something inside of me
started a symphony.
Alright, so here we go. Never could carry
Carry
it
to never knew where to start. You came along
till you came along.
when everything was
Everything was
wrong.
wrong.
And put a song in my heart. Dear, when you smiled at me, I heard a melody. It haunted me from the start. Something inside of me started a symphony. Sing with the strings of my heart. 'Twas like a breath of spring. I heard a robin sing about a nest set apart. All nature seemed to be in perfect harmony. Sing with the strings of my
Now
heart.
sing with the strings of my heart. It's like you're ending the song. Your eyes.
Eyes made sky seem blue again. What else could I do again but keep repeating through again? I love you, love you. I still recall the thrill. I guess I always will. I hope to never depart. Dear, with your lips to mine, a rhapsody divine. Sing with the strings of my heart. Strings of my heart.
Sing with the strings of my
Something inside of me started a symphony. Sing with the strings of my heart.
Sing with the strings of my
heart. 'Twas like a breath of spring. I heard a robin sing about a nest set apart. All nature seemed to be in perfect harmony. Sing.
No, I got it. We got to go back to. You see, at that point,
Mm-hmm.
we should do exactly that. But when you come back to "'Twas like a breath of spring,"
Right.
don't sing "'Twas like a breath of spring." Go to the last one, which is
Maybe.
"I still recall the thrill."
Oh.
So after the instrumental, you come in with something inside of me started a symphony. Sing
You know what?
with the
Should we go back to? I think it would be nice. Your eyes make sky seem blue again. So you feel
That's
like
what I'm
you
trying
wanna-
to cut out.
Oh, you want to cut that out?
Yeah, it's like after you do that once.
Okay.
All right, well then let's just do that. If you want to do it,
I
then
think
let's
that's
just do
kinda
it.
cool.
I mean, it
I
doesn't.
love you.
So then, it was like a breath of spring. I